So we've been watching and has followed closely through the digital marketing community is trends in programmatic advertising, basically placing ads on the major platforms, Facebook, Google, and others. And some people are concerned about that you tap on one ad, like you want to take a look at some tennis shoes, and for the next week or so, you see that same ad or company, called follow, kind of an ad following you. But some people feel it's improving. What do you see on that front as far as digital advertising and programmatic?
What the specific instance that you're talking about is something called remarketing or retargeting. Now, from your background in direct response, you know that the best predictor of the next of a person's ability to probably purchase something else is recency or show of intent. And there's nothing more magically on target of show of intent than when a company participates in this realm of remarketing. So all of us have had an experience probably where we were looking on a website. You often see this with e-commerce sites where you're looking at an item and you hover your mouse over it, or you actually put it in a shopping cart, but you don't complete the purchase. That shows that that particular advertiser or e-commerce merchant now knows that you at least had some interest in that item. So it's logical that when they show an ad to you, they want it to be that item that you referenced and from their website. So there's technology to be able to allow advertisers to do that. We used to think it was pretty weird, right? Felt just a little creepy. Now we're so used to it. Absolutely so used to it. Here's the problem, though. What if you actually do buy the item and then somehow the system doesn't communicate properly and you keep getting that ad? So what that's really showing is that we need more development in this area to make it better. I might also add that particular function, which is very, very popular for Facebook advertisers, does have a little problem when it comes into this area of privacy, and so that function may or may not exist going forward.
Very good. Well, one of the areas we look at being in the credit card business is seeing how retailers are doing, trying to keep them active. I've seen some retailers. I have to say, I've seen Macy's and JCPenney, maybe in men's clothing, to be very effective in their promotions. Maybe the last 6 months or a year. I really see smaller independent retailers struggling online. What do you see or offer as key advice for retailers trying to maintain their presence in their physical sites as well as building their online?
They need to build their online, and that includes customer service, and they need to have proactive messaging with their clients. They also need to, these are small businesses. If you're talking about mom and pop retailers, they are getting hurt, and they're getting hurt by Amazon, and they're getting hurt by Walmart. If they are a retailer that has some form of difference, or they're a retailer that is also a wholesaler, or they manufacture something that is unique and different, then you can set up a storefront. It doesn't have to be on Amazon. It can be on Etsy. It can be on some of the sites in China. It can be you can actually set up a boutique in a store such as Macy's. Macy's is moving in that direction where they're now showcasing innovative merchants the way we used to do in the 80s when I was in retailing.